Hi everyone, it's the Gopher here again. I'm bringing you the latest install video for MoCreatures 5.0.4 for Minecraft 1.5.1. Now this is a huge update, a huge step forwards for the mod. Dr. Zark has brought in a dimension for the wyverns, and you make yourself a staff and go through a portal, and you can kill the wyverns on the other side in the wyvern lair, and there's a 10% chance that they will drop an egg, and if they drop an egg you can take that back to the normal world, hatch it, and then you can put armor and a saddle and ride around on a dragon. Damn cool, huh? Remember in the olden days when there was just horses, and then he brought out the Pegasus, and everybody's going, "Oh, I can fly around on a Pegasus." I mean, that was cool. Now we're talking dragons, so it's really taken a big step forwards. And there's some new models of bits and pieces. Now, just before I go into the actual install itself, the shift doesn't dismount you now. The shift is now dive, so you can swoop down, dive with the shift, and dismount is now the F key, F for Freddy. Okay. Amulets, there's now amulets where the in the olden days it used to just store the horse. Remember, you used to put the amulet on it, and all your stuff used to fall on the floor, your saddle and your armor, and so now when you put your horse into an amulet, it stores its name, because you used to have to rename them as well. Do you remember? It was a real pain. It stores the name, status, the armor, the whole shebang. So now you can just put it into the amulet and not have to run around picking up all your pieces. Also, the mobs now that you want to keep, they won't despawn if they're within 10 blocks of a fence. If you remember, in the olden days it used to be if they were within, I think it was 10 blocks of a torch, but then the bloody ostriches would lay an egg every 38 seconds or something, and because it was near a torch, torches hatch eggs, and you'd have a world full of all of these ostriches everywhere. And I mean, you can make lots of burgers, but I mean, it wasn't good for your PC, because your PC would be crapping itself because it's got 10,000 bloody entities. So it's now fences. Okay, so the good thing is, if you have got something in there like a couple of ostriches, if they lay eggs it doesn't matter, because you don't have to have torches around. So yep, that's changed as well. Also, the spawn settings, the way things spawn has changed. I'll take you through that in a minute once I've shown you how to install the mod itself. Okay, so let's grab the pieces to install this onto your PC. So first of all, you'll need the MoCreatures zip, which is the mod itself. That's 5.0.4. Now remember please, this is a video for 5.0.4 for Minecraft 1.5.1. Things will of course progress. The mod itself, Dr. Zark is still fixing a few little glitches here and there, some bugs, so this will probably change to 5.05, blah blah blah, right up to 5.1.0, whatever. I won't be making a new video for every single mod change, but if there is like a major change, or there's a Minecraft goes up to 1.6 or whatever, and then Dr. Zark makes a new MoCreatures for that, then I'll bring out a new one. But otherwise, just carry on using the same method as I'm showing in this video, but come here and get the pieces for. So if it goes to MoCreatures 5.1.0, and Forge is up to 7.7.1.926 or whatever, and the GUI API is higher, and the custom mob spawner is higher, grab all of these pieces and then come and watch this video and still do it exactly the same. Just forget that I'm saying this number and this number and this number. Just put the new ones in instead. Okay, so we need 504, grab that. The Forge, this is the one that it was tested with, so this is the one that you should use. If you need to use a higher one, you'll probably find that quite a few of them will work with this mod. But when Dr. Zark made the mod and tested it, that was what he tested it on. He couldn't go forwards in time and test it on a later version, so we don't know whether it will work or not. You're going to have to test it yourself. Get the latest GUI API. Don't forget the GUI API now is a jar file and it goes into your core mods. It does not go into your jar file. If you stick it in there, you will find 99.999% that it will not work. Actually, it's 100%, but just wanted to put that in there. And custom mob spawner, or CMS as I call it, needs to be 1.12.2. Okay, so grab all of those 4 pieces and come into your .minecraft folder. Now the easy way to get there, I show this every time but I will show it again, is you go into your run and type into here percentage app data APPDATA percentage and then press enter, and that will bring you into this, which is your application data folder, and the dots are at the top. The one that we're looking for is .minecraft. Double click it and it will bring you into this folder where I already am. Okay, in there you'll find bin, which is where your Minecraft jar is, which is where we put Forge. Now before I go in there, core mods and mods are here in my .minecraft folder because I've already had Minecraft Forge in my jar. If you just go down and you download Minecraft and you play Minecraft, you will not have core mods and you will not have mods because you haven't modded your jar file with a program or a mod where it will be loading stuff into or modding your basic Minecraft file. Okay, so go into your bin, go into your Minecraft jar, follow me along here please. Get rid of the meta-inf. If you don't get rid of the meta-inf, you will have loading, black screen. Okay, so that needs to go. We then open your Minecraft Forge. Okay, there is a meta-inf in here, but that's the Forge meta-inf, not Minecraft meta-inf, so you can leave it there, don't take it out. Okay, so grab all the files, drop them into there. Now what we've done is we have now modded your Minecraft jar, or modded your Minecraft, your base vanilla Minecraft. Okay, so what you can do if you want to is you can actually just run Minecraft now and it will make your core mods in your mods folder. Okay, if you've already got them, don't worry about it. So that's all you need to do for the jar. Okay, so that piece is finished. Next thing you'll do is you'll go into your core mods and your GUI API jar file just goes in there, don't need to do anything to it. Then you go into your mods folder and you grab the custom mob spawner or CMS and your Zarks that we downloaded, the Mo creatures, drop that into there, done. That's it. It's actually quite an easy install. There's no special fangle dangle, put that there, push this over there. Since Forge has come in, a lot of things are a lot easier because you don't have to put them into the jar. And now of course GUI API going into the core mods means the only thing that you're putting in there is actually the Forge. So let's kick that up. I do like to get this running so you guys can see that what I'm doing is actually working. So let me just put that in and we'll log in. Excuse me, I'll just bring up my gamma so as we can see it easier. Now this will take a bit of a while because it's quite a fair sized mod now, and there we go. It takes a little bit of time to load, especially on an old PC like mine. Now as you can see it says 6 mods loaded. Okay, 6 mods active. Now don't forget you've got the MCP, you've got Forge mod loader, and you've got Forge itself are 3. Then you've got the 3 that we put in, which is CMS, Dr. Zarks and GUI. So if you go into mods you'll see the 3 pieces and then there's the 3 that we put in. Okay, lets you know that everything's working. Now before I go into the game itself I'll show you, as I said I was going to, let me just make this a little bit bigger. If you go into options, you'll see in here global mod options. In there you'll see Doctor's Arcs. Now this is kind of the same as it used to be for quite a while, but the things that are in it have now changed. So if you go into creatures, you'll see frequencies. Okay, now you used to have this thing in the olden days, so you could say, you know, I want bears to be like, you know, I want bears to be everywhere, lots of bears, or you can have them as, I don't want bears at all. Okay, so that's your frequencies. That's nice and easy. Now it's changed to the point of you can actually say how many spawn, not in like how many in this piece I want 7, but you can say bears can be between 1 and 5. So you could have 1 bear spawn, or you could have 5 bears spawn. So you can kind of get a really good mix of exactly what you want. So birds, I don't need a lot of birds. You know, rabbits, I want lots of them. So the smallest amount that can be there is 4, and the maximum amount that can be there is, you know what they're like with breeding, it's 16. So you'll have a ton of rabbits, but you'll never have 1. You'll always have at least 4. So you've got a lot of choice of things on how to do it. Okay, and don't forget, if you don't want something, you can always say 0. Yeah. So 0. Sorry, I did that in there, didn't I? Should be in frequencies. Yeah. Go to 0. Now, when you go through this, you'll also see that there's general settings, which is the pieces that have always been there, but then into its own setting in each piece. Order mobs the same. You can put your frequencies in there and how many you want in groups. It really has made it a lot easier. Okay, so that's how it works inside there now. So let's go into the game itself and make sure that it works. Get rid of my old test. Create a new world. And let's go. This will take a little bit of time on my old PC. But I just want to go into the game itself just so you can see that it does work. Be surprised how many people come into my channel and go, yeah, we've seen these videos before, but they show you how to do it, but then they don't actually show that it's worked. Hey, there we go. Sorry if my graphics are glitching out, but I've got quite an old PC. But as you can see there, dolphins. Okay. Loaded and it worked. Okay. So, don't forget, if you've got any questions on this mod, send them to Dr. Zark via the forum. If you've got questions on how to get this running, send them to me in the YouTube channel, okay? Because I don't even live on the same continent as Dr. Zark, so asking me to change things or telling me about the mod is not going to be helpful. Send everything to him, anything about mods, PCs, getting things running, crashes, blah blah blah, I can help with. Okay. Now the last thing before I go is, if you go into your config file, you'll find that there's now 2 MOC or Mo Creatures config files. Okay. Now you've got one which is the biome groups. Now this is really neat because you have specific headings and they have subheadings. So creatures that you set as desert will come into desert, badlands, desert hills, dunes, lush desert, quagmire, blah 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 blah. So you can now actually, as well as being able to say how big a groups can be and what creatures can and can't spawn, you can actually say where they're going to spawn. So you can go and grab yourself something like biomes of plenty, blah blah blah, and you then put into here all of the pieces that they have. Really cool, huh? Okay, now once you've done that, you then come into here, which is the second one, the properties. Now this is the piece that we just did inside Mo Creatures Global Dr. Zarks, okay? But at the bottom here, you'll see where everything goes. So creeper is under mobs, so anywhere. Cow, forest and normal. Okay, crocodile, swamp. Dolphins, ocean, river and beaches. So you can actually set where each thing is going to be spawning. So pretty damn cool actually. that's where you change that piece for your game. So that's your 2 config files. I hope that's helped everyone. If you have any questions, let me or Dr. Zark know, as I said earlier. Be good, be nice to each other in the forums. There are occasionally people who go in there and QQ and they are annoying, but it's only that they're looking for help, so try and help them out. This is the Gopher signing out. Peace and be good. Bye now.